So look at this question. In the expansion of this n belongs to natural number, if the ratio of 15th term from the beginning to the 15th term from the end is this, then the value of this is okay. So how we will approach this question? Look at this. You need not to memorize another formula for these kind of problems. Rather, you should follow the approach. Look at this. Suppose that I want you to expand x plus y power n. So how will you respond? So you will start writing x as the first variable, and you will give maximum power to x. Okay, and then you will be keep on decreasing the power of x by 1, n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus dot dot dot, and then later it will become x power 0, है ना? Now what you will do, you will introduce another variable y, which will carry minimum power, and you will keep on increasing the power of y. Okay, sorry, y power n till the time you got y power n. Now you will introduce the variable, sorry, binomial coefficient, that is nc0, nc1, nc2, ncn. Okay, so suppose that I'm asking you who is the second term from the start. You will answer this thing, correct? And if I'll ask you to find out the second last term from the end, how will you respond? Look at this. What I will do, I will interchange this variable. In place of x, I'll be writing y. In place of y, I'll be writing x, and things will be changed. Now, who is the first variable? Y. So y power n. Okay, then y power n minus 1, then y power n minus 2, dot dot dot, y power 0. Okay, now introduce that variable 2, that is x. X will carry minimum power 0, x power 1, x power 2, x will take power n, and then you will be introducing the binomial coefficient nc0, nc1, nc2, ncn. Now look at the beauty of this idea. Like, you know that this was the second term from the start. Now this will become the second term from the last. Because look at this. Here, how will you respond? You will reduce power of y by 1, n minus 1. The x will be 1 greater, and you will have n minus 1. Correct or wrong? Now compare. X is having power 1, x is having power 1, y is having power n minus 1, y is having power n minus 1, and you know that ncr and ncn minus r are same. Okay, so whenever you will get trapped yourself in this kind of situation, handle this situation this way. Okay, you know that finding first term, second term, third term, 15th term from the start, it becomes easy. Okay, but thinking from the last becomes bit tricky. So what we will do, we will interchange the variable. Okay, now look at this. Suppose that, now let's back to the question. Suppose that this thing is a and this thing is b. Okay, so what do we want? In the expansion of this, if the ratio of 15th term from the start, so socho, if I will talk about a plus b power n, so this will give you the 15th term from the start, and you know that in first term the c lower subscript of c is 0, second term lower subscript of c is 1, third term lower subscript of c is 2. So in 15th term the lower subscript of c will be 14, so nc14, and then you will be having a, you will be having b. you know that the lower subscript of C and the power of B remains the same, and A will take power n minus 14. Correct? Correct, na? Now what we will do? This is the 15th term from the start. Now for 15th term from the end, you know that you will interchange A and B. So NC14 B A. Now A will take power 14 and B will take power n minus 14. Correct or wrong? Okay. Now look at this. So according to us, the ratio of 15th term from the start and the end is this, but according to them, it is 1 by 6. Okay. Now let's do the simplification part. So this thing gone. Now let's send A on numerator and B on denominator. So it will become A power n minus 28 by B power n minus 28 equals 1 by 6. Okay. Now do more simplification. You know that who was A? A was third root 2. Hannah, this was A. And who was B? B was 1 by third root 3. Now let's do the simplification. So in place of A, can I write third root 2? And in place of B, can I write 1 by third root 3 to the whole power? Both are having same power. So n minus 28 equals to 1 by 6. Okay, till this part you guys are okay. Now look at this. If you will observe, the power is same. Okay, 3 and 3, third root and third root. So can I write it is power is same, base will be multiplied, so it will become 6 power 1 by 3 power n minus 28 equals to 6 power minus 1. Okay, now let's simplify this thing little bit more. Can I write 6 power n minus 28 by 3 is equal to 6 power minus 1. Now you know that both are same and the base is same, so power will also be same. So can I write n minus 28 by 3 is equal to minus 1. So n will be equal to what? Minus 3 plus 28, so it will become 25. So the value of n is what? 25. Now what do we need to find? The value of NC3. Okay, so the required result is 25C3. Okay, I hope you got the approach and you can handle similar situations.